Hey, everybody. We are back for another episode of A to Z with
Mario.
and Amy.
Nothing's off
limits.
limits. As if it ever was.
I was just waiting for you to add in that ad lib.
Or if it will be.
I don't know. You tend to just add that in, so we just let it be what it's going to be.
Let me be great.
I will not stand in your way.
Okay, let's
All
jump
right.
in.
Anyway, y'all, we have been gone for a very long time. It seems like it's been over a month since we podcasted.
To some of us.
It's been a while. Like, we should have had several episodes out by now, but life has been, I wouldn't say lifing because that's kind of negative, but life has been rolling, wouldn't you say?
It's definitely been rolling. We want to hear from you. Are we putting out enough episodes? Do you want more episodes? I mean, my wife is magnificent and wonderful and smoochy she is.
Oh, we landing on thick.
For tonight.
Oh, no. See, we always got to add something inappropriate.
Okay, we're going to stop it there.
Some things haven't changed.
But we want to make sure that, we're not overwhelming you with episodes. We want to make sure that we're not underwhelming you with episodes. Of course, this is something that my wife has created, and I've just been so blessed and fortunate to be a co-pilot with her on this journey. More so
the pilot.
At this point, behind the scenes,
I'm just the flight attendant. If y'all could see what goes into this podcast, I'm the flight attendant. Actually, I'm in coach. I might be in the bathroom.
Speaking of coaches, speaking of co-pilots, we want to give a big shout out to Ben Reidenberg, who is actually here with us now. This gentleman is a great friend, a great brother, someone that I met through Title Boxing. I love, I admire, I respect. He is actually here with tons of equipment. I don't know all the names. I'm just going to say shout out Lumix. If I said it wrong, it's Lumix.
Not sponsored.
He's here with us now.
Hey.
Didn't ask for no money, no nothing. And I know we typically like the free stuff, but I just want to give him a shout out and what he's doing and understand he's up and coming. And literally, we are working on his Instagram. We will be tagging his production. So for all of you podcasters out there, streamers or etc., I just want to drop the name Ben Reidenberg. Stay on the lookout for it. Man, you know what?
No,
forget it. Come on in here on the camera. Ben, come on.
On the spot, Ben. I knew he was going to do it. So weird.
This is my guy. This is Ben. This is Ben Reidenberg. Please, if you see his face, you get a follow request, make sure you tune in, all right? This is my guy. Thank you, Ben.
Thank you.
Hey, see, that's why Ben is great. You see how he just left and went back to work? I'm not even paying him.
I feel like you forced it into that. You didn't ask for his consent.
Consent waived. There we go. Consent has been waived. Let's jump into today's topic.
Yeah, so today's topic is about pivoting, just really going with the punches, life throwing curveballs, all the things, kind of adding in a little bit of what's been going on with us and why we have taken a pause. And then I know we're going to kind of dissect something that I've been doing a lot, that we kind of left a cliffhanger for at our last episode. So y'all, we've had a lot going on. We have moved to a new place.
Well, not too much. We're not dropping addresses.
We're not dropping addresses, but we moved to a bigger place.
I got people looking for me.
In the dead of summer, which, y'all, it threw some curveballs.
Did it. Let's just pause there. Let's just go ahead and flesh it out.
Ghetto, y'all. In the summer,
stay
oh my God.
Where you are.
Don't do that.
If you hear nothing else, do not move. All right?
Just don't move in the summer.
The summer, the winter, fall, nor spring. Let me tell you something. I grew up with a little bit of nothing. So having just a roof was great. But of course, my phenomenal, magnificent wife wanted to move.
I sure did.
Wanted to move. This was the most, not stressful, but the most strategic situation, as if I was getting paid to do it, though I wasn't. Thing that we had to do due to the weather, due to the heat, and shout out to all of my friends who helped move. Daryl, you already know I don't like you, but I'm glad you showed up to move. Aaron, you already know, like
Neighbors
everyone,
for life.
Like I appreciate
Bro,
you.
JJ,
but JJ, let me tell you, Juan, Chavez, who don't have an Instagram or any social media, we need you to jump into 2026. But it was one of the more challenging things. We was moving from midnight to like 4 and 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, because to beat the heat. Which is why this topic is on pivoting. So yeah, we had our move. We are in a beautiful home though, despite the hard labor it took to get here.
It is a beautiful
It
home.
is a beautiful home.
Shout out to my wife for finding it.
Yeah. We also got a puppy. So we now
Cheerio.
we have 3 dogs.
Let's go.
We'll insert a picture of his cute stuff. It looks like a little chicken nugget. He's just so cute.
Cheerio.
But we're in puppy stage as well. Our daughter graduated from high school.
Shout out to Mariana. She is on her way to the University of Memphis literally in weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to let you know, visitors, guess who's off child support?
Oh my God.
And this guy. So we are excited for numerous reasons and things that are going on in life. And we wanted to take this episode and really remove the heavy and dense conversations that we typically have and just let you know what's going on with us. Not if you care, but we're going to share it anyway.
Hope you care.
All right. Shout out to Ben Reitenberg again. Productions, we here. Here we go.
So with pivoting, y'all, we named a bunch of things that have just been thrown at us all at one time. We knew that our move was happening. We knew graduation was happening. We didn't know we were going to fall in love with a puppy and get a puppy and all the different things. But
fall in love with a puppy.
We fell in love.
Well, let's go back.
Well, that was a pivot too, because I went to the gym with my husband one morning.
You did?
And there were puppies at this gym. The owner temporarily...
If I may.
Yes.
I want to drop the gym name. Shout out to Ashley and 7 Minute Fitness. If you have not visited 7 Minute Fitness here in Nashville, I encourage you to come. As we're briefly speaking about gyms, shout out to Title Boxing Club, Nolensville as well. If you're looking for fitness, these are 2 gyms that I highly recommend you attend.
Yeah.
Back to our normal program.
So we were at 7 Minute. I don't know why I went to this workout, but whatever. I did it to myself.
Support your man.
It was a great workout, but working out with Mario.
Wait. You know why you went? Stand by your man.
I think that's a horrible song, but nonetheless,
shout out to Loretta Lynn. I think that's who sings.
He might be strong arm. I don't know. Anyway, the moral of the story, I decided to sacrifice myself to work out with Mario. The workout was great. The gym was amazing. It was a beautiful space. It wasn't the gym. It's working out with Mario. 10 out of 10. Don't recommend. If you're paying him as a client, 10 out of 10, recommend.
Ask for a refund.
For a refund. For me, no, it's just a boundary that we shall not cross. But I went anyway because I've never been to the gym before. But they have puppies. And these puppies were so cute. And so Mario took it upon himself to go looking for puppies, which we were going to get a puppy last year, but a lot went down. It was just too much. And so Mario sent me like 4 puppies from this pet store and it was like, oh, go look at the puppy by yourself. So I happened to be at my gym, Body Rock Murfreesboro, and the pet store was right around the corner. And I saw Cheerio and he was so...
Cheerio Muhammad.
He was so cute. And so I text Mario and I was like, dude, like there's no way you're going to have me looking at this puppy. You need to come see him. Mario, I guess, wanted to abort mission and just left me emotionally attached to this cute dog that I never was looking for in the first place.
No, you wasn't.
And long story short, I asked Mario to go meet the puppy. And
Cheerio Muhammad Legrone.
I thought his middle name was Ali.
You're right. It is Ali. Maybe we're getting another dog. I thought about Muhammad. So we have Tyson, Michael Legrone. We have Maximilian, Muhammad Legrone. And now we have Tyson Ali Legrone. So
Cheerio.
Yeah.
Ali Legrone. You said Tyson already.
You know.
Anyway, so we pivoted.
We just pivot.
Y'all, we pivoted and we knew we were moving. I don't know what possessed us. We didn't take into account the fact that we were moving when we decided to get Cheerio. But we had to roll with the punches and figure it out because he was just too cute to pass up. And
he was expensive.
That's not my problem.
As you can tell. No, my wife is accurately correct that Cheerio, what she doesn't know is that despite our loss last year, which for those of you that don't know, I'm sure most of you know, me and my wife experienced the loss of our twins. Not looking for sympathy, not looking for clicks or anything like that, but we personally don't share a being, a human. Although my wife has graciously embraced my daughter Mariana Legrand. Shout out to Mari, twin. What's up, gang? Four for life. You already know. Shout out to her. But one thing that I wanted to make sure that I share with my wife is us owning something together. Now we got a house now. We got cars, all of those things, but a being. And both of us being dog lovers, this was one of those things on the list that I was like, man, let's get a dog. But we don't want a 15, 16-year-old dog. Let's get a dog where we can be fulfilled in our midst of loss. And that's where Cheerio came into play. Cheerio's a mini golden doodle. He is full of life. And I'm going to be honest with you. There was no chance I wasn't getting this dog. And he was expensive. Clock that. Petland, you got to do better on your prices. But when my wife FaceTimed me and I saw the joy, the happiness, the smile on her face, me going was just so I can slide my debit card. But this innocent, pure, sweet puppy was definitely coming to the Legrand household, despite the cost, because I saw the joy that it brought my wife. So, fellas, I'm telling you now, I'm not going to say happy wife, happy life. What I want to say is that be mindful of your wife's needs, because I could have bought flowers. I could have bought her a car. And there is one Benz BMW she wants. But instead, I was able to utilize this puppy as something that has brought wholeness to her, but also it's brought so much wholeness to me, considering what we've been through this past year. All right, enough of the mushy stuff. Back to you.
All right, so into pivoting. We'll spend the rest of this episode talking about a pivot that I've made. So as we talked,
tell them, babe.
oh my gosh, as we talked about in the last episode, I am now a fully certified Body Rock Pilates instructor. The hardest thing I know I should take shots. Hardest thing I have ever probably embarked on, from like a personal / professional mix. Like kind of odd. Like I've worked plenty of jobs. I've, had hobbies, but really investing my time, energy, and hard-earned money, because that was a pricey endeavor as well.
Hell yeah. And I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to get the return on the investment for that. I literally want to pause this conversation and just give a hats off to you, listeners, viewers, subscribers, streamers. I'm not the most social media savvy guy, so I think I covered all my bases. This woman to my left, which maybe you're right, worked so hard. So, Body Rock Murfreesboro, you are so fortunate to have this instructor leading your classes. I can say firsthand how much effort, time, arguments, tears, crying. Mario, what is this anatomical position? We did it. And I couldn't be more proud of you as your husband, as your friend, and truly as someone that looks at you and really utilize your success to motivate my success. Just when I think I've done enough, I can't do more, I'm like, man, my wife tackled Pilates.
I know.
But where I struggle, which I'm sure you're going to share with listeners, is, of course, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm like, get your stuff together, Amy. It's not that hard. You drop those tears, Buttercup.
Hard.
But
it's hard.
A lot of conversations, I was way too hard. I got frustrated very urgently. But what I realized is that all roles, no matter how it was communicated, and we're not going to share how it was communicated, but it led to where you're at now. So please, let's just I'm going to put this down. Let's just take a moment, and I'm just going to give you a big one of these. Everybody else join in.
I'll pat myself on the back.
This is definitely a proud accomplishment, and you're hearing it from me, listeners, that if you want a good workout, visit A Body Rock Murfreesboro. And don't just visit any class. Visit the class that is led by my wife, not just because she's my wife. I promise you, I'm not an abuse victim. But I have taken her class. I have talked with her. I've seen the work she puts in, and visit her class. All right. Visit her class. We do trials. Shout out to A Stacy. We do trials. We do class pass. Come on. And if you don't get what you need, see me at Title Boxing Club, Nolensville. Shout out to Ben Reitenberg Production. All right, back to you.
Anyway, so it has been a big pivot. One, just going through the certification process. I just didn't, it tested me personally, mentally, intellectually. Like it is being a client and taking a class and learning a skill and having to flip it. And Ben has been in that position
Shout out to Ben
behind the
Reitberg
camera,
Productions.
who has gone from being a member of a gym to an instructor. You were in that position.
Well, not just a instructor. Ben is a great instructor. Shout
Agreed.
out A Title Boxing Club Nolensville. If you want that fitness, come see a Ben Reitberg at Title Boxing Club Nolensville. 615 Super Mario. Come see me. Again, shout out to Ben Reitberg Productions. Go ahead.
But like, I'm amongst individuals who have stepped over to the other side of having to explain something that your body just naturally learns how to do. And I never understood like how taking a class and teaching a class are two completely different languages. And it was just so hard for me to break down something that I have physically been doing for over a year and putting things into strictly words in a way to where like I don't have the luxury of, you know, being a boxing instructor and being able to hit a bag and demonstrate, because I can't get on a reformer. Everything has to be verbal. I have to break things down, give modification, learn the muscles. Like and then learn it in such a fast pace, be in front of a microphone, be in front of people, fake it till you make it, pray no one gets injured. Like that's a lot to digest. And for those of you who take fitness seriously, like the job of an instructor is not something to take lightly.
Lightly, you better not take.
No, there's a lot of intentional time and studying and learning the craft. And then you also have, if you're someone like me, you also have your own internal pressures of wanting to be great and wanting to improve and knowing.
You gotta be great. Look who you married.
Look, learning like, hey, like, oh man, like I know I can excel better. And then you have paying clients and you want to give them a good experience. And you don't want to be the reason that they never return back, or you want to be the person who, you know, or at least for me, I want to be someone who, you know, has someone who comes in who thinks that they couldn't do it, leave my class being like, you know what? Like, man, I kicked ass. Like I actually put in effort and got return on my investment. And so I've had to pivot from like my little bubble of being my introvert and want to stay to myself. And
you are not an introvert.
I am very much.
Girl, you
yes,
are messy.
I am no.
I mean, like clock. What the kids do? Clock that.
Wrong finger.
What's that? Oh, it's this one.
Yeah.
I would say this: that yes, you are correct. You have tapped into your fitness box. I couldn't be more proud of you and the instructor in which you've became. But what we're not gonna do is under explain the pressure of the victim, which is your AKA your husband, had to change his whole living room into a made up reformer. Guys, I'm telling you, guys and gals, I'm using the ottoman a reformer. I'm in here doing child's pose. I'm in here trying to explain to her what this muscle is compared to that muscle. It was some hard conversations. Those of you that know me, I got a short attention span.
He does. It's like a squirrel.
Okay, clock that. That's right.
Wrong
I did that.
finger.
Crap.
Don't do it. No, it's sign language. It's fine. Keep going.
It's wrong. Don't worry about it. Shout out to Ben Reitberg Productions. Anyway, I cannot highlight enough, and I want to share with our listeners how much time, effort, and energy that you put in. And for those of you that don't know, Amy, this is not her first attempt at being an instructor. The previous attempt didn't work out for whatever reason. But this woman to my left, your right, is truly dedicated. I see the work. I mean, like, literally, she is texting me, asking me, what muscle does this work?
Yeah, I literally was like, our arms do this and do this. Like, what is happening here? From someone who's a little more experienced. A lot more experienced than me. I'm like, why do you...
Shout out A Title Boxing Club. Come see me. You already know what it is.
I'm like, why Google when I have a human being who literally is in personal training and boxing? I'm like, you can get me an answer a lot quicker and hopefully explain it. And we get there sometimes.
Let's just say the explaining wasn't the best.
It wasn't.
Because it led to a lot of arguments, disagreements. But as you can see, we're still married. Give me your hand. Hurry up real quick while they watching. All right, we can go back to being mad. But overall, I want to say I'm so proud of you. And while we've taken this break from our listeners, it's important to highlight just after the past year we've been through, Cheerio, moving, and you having this accomplishment. As I shared with you, when the cameras wasn't rolling, is this a great time to do a spinoff where you just talk about the magnificence of you? So
That's a lot of
let's
attention.
keep that going. What
We'll
else?
see.
I'm going to bring the mic in. Shout out to Ben Reitenberg Productions. I'm going to bring the mic in. What else has just been going on with you? Let me take the role of the interviewer
What
because
else
this
has
is
been
about
going on
you.
with me?
Sure. We've talked about, we got Cheerio. Shout out to Cheerio. He downstairs making it do what it do. Shout out to Tyson and Max. They're in the backyard. Hopefully they haven't passed out in the heat. I left some water
I
out
hope
there.
not.
But what else has been going on with you?
I think outside of trying to just really adjust to becoming an efficient body rock instructor, I am diving deeper into, my new role at my job in
Money,
HR.
money, money.
And really seeing where that goes. I also think
Yes.
that our journey with our twins did pivot me into a different line of work. And so really just seeing where that can take me and seeing what other, certifications and things that I
Shout out
can,
to Mario Legrand.
yeah, and just see where I can, propel my full-time job. Like, this is a hobby. Body rock is a hobby, but I actually do have like a full-time job on top of that is important to me that I
And
also
better
want to.
keep it. 'Cause
Yeah.
ain't no sugar
No,
daddy over here.
I mean, if you want to, we can bring back being a Splendid Daddy. That was in a previous
That's a
episode.
whole nother thing. Let me tell you something. For all my listeners, if I blessed or if I was a part of an agreement where I was a sugar / Splendid Daddy, I ain't got it. Raw sugar. I'm telling you now. If you want something sweet, you better go to Crumble Cookie because I ain't got it.
Got it.
Right now, we are
I'm
partners
still
in
praying
this.
for a blessing. You want to take me, if I can just work for fun, I'm here for it.
Work for fun?
Yeah.
I tell you what, you want something for fun. You go out there and you count to 3 and do some jumping jacks. That can be for fun in this new house that we just moved
I
into.
agree.
But anything else? Nah, I need a paycheck.
But no, those are kind of the things I would say. Getting into the instructor vibe, really trying to excel in my full-time job,
Trying.
Yeah, every day is trying. I never want to get to a point to where I stop trying at my role.
Well, I'll tell you this. You're doing a great job in your new role. I mean, our listeners don't know what I do day to day, but
Too
I've
much.
been...
Too much. Anyway, keep going. What were you saying? I think you're about to give me a compliment.
I've been where you are. I've had the experience of the past 10, 15 years of seeing it, and you have embraced this new role gracefully. You've dived in immediately. So I know all of the late night conversations I've had about you getting a certification and all the pushing I've done. And listeners, I do push. We're going to save some of the words I used to push for another episode. But I couldn't be more proud of you and how you embrace that. And I'm glad it's coming full circle and you are seeing the benefits of that as far as satisfying you and your wholeness. I'm seeing it. Cha-ching. I'm seeing it on that side. But all in all, I'm super proud and honored to have you as my wife and see the success that you're having because you get so caught up in everything that I got going on that I think we don't pause, which is why I did not want to do this episode, listeners. I wanted this episode to be focused on what you have going on because we all know Mario works. It don't matter the time, the place, etc. But I want to be sure that you get your flowers, multiple flowers, and move forward because last thing I want, and you're hearing it from me, even though you're going, and I didn't disagree, I don't want you just taking cherries from Usher and turning around and doing backflips for Chris Brown.
We'll see what happens in 2 weeks when they're here.
Shout
for
out to the
concert.
R&B tour. Hey, you're hearing it now. Leave my wife alone. She's married. Wrong hand. Right here. She's married. Go ahead.
2 weeks will be fun. Well, I think this is a good way to wrap up this episode.
It will wrap.
We're kind of at our time. We never want to
Sure.
be here. We want to be here for a good time, not a long time, for our listeners' sake, because time is precious and you
And
can't
precious
get
is
it back.
time, and you don't want to be the pot calling the kettle hot when the pot is
Never
calling the
gets
kettle
it
and the
right.
stove is not running and a hit
No.
dog is hollering
We
and what
just
goes
threw
around comes
in
around.
every ethnic saying in one, strong and wrong.
Was one of them right?
No. None of them.
Well, I'll wrap it up with this. This is Mario
And Amy.
and A to Z.
And
Nothing's
still wrong.
okay. I'll pass. Alley-oop. Go for it. This is Mario.
No. Strong and wrong, y'all. This is why, see, you want to be the pilot and I'm the flight attendant because we're flying this ship all wrong. Anyway,
Nothing's off limits.
This is A to Z with
Mario
and Amy.
Nothing's off limits. Shout out to Ben Reinberg Productions again. If you guys could see his hard work, we will be sharing in the future Instagram, social media, all of these handles so we can tap in. Shout out to everyone that's helped with the move that we just recently experienced. Dara, I don't like you, but thank you for helping. Chavis, Aaron, you know who you are. Everyone else. JJ, aka Juan Castillo. I know they're looking for you, but we just want to give you a shout out as well. Thank you so much. And shout out to my father-in-law who popped up unannounced. Sorry I didn't get to see you and speak with you, but hey, pop up again. I got you.
Y'all. We got a lot going on.
We do. Life is real. Peace.
Bye, y'all.